What's up guys, it's Kelly and today I've got another swatch review for you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new stuff, and let's get started. So today I am sharing with you guys swatches of the LA Girl Bare It All collection, which is 7 brand new nude nail polishes, or I guess I should say neutral because some of these are not nudes. I have not reviewed LA Girl before, but I believe it's the same parent company as LA Colors. So the polishes are a little bit similar, the formula is similar, and they do have the same bottle caps. So even though the bottles are different, I noticed that LA Colors always has a matching bottle cap that's the same color as the polish inside, which is one thing I love about them, and LA Girl has that as well. So yeah, we've got some really cool shades here. One thing I do want to note before we get started is all of these polishes do say gel in really big letters on the front of the bottle, and that is one of my biggest pet peeves when a non-gel brand says that their polishes are gel. If you actually look close on the bottle, in tiny letters underneath the word gel, it actually says gel-like. But a lot of people always ask me when they see polishes like this that say gel, they ask if they need a lamp for it, and the general way to tell is if the bottle is clear, it is not a gel, meaning it does not cure by light, so it does dry by air. So these polishes are not actually gels, they're just gel like. But that is the easiest way to tell. Like if you're like, oh, I don't want to use a gel, just go for a bottle that you can see the polish inside, because if it was gel, it would have already cured from the light that got in through the glass, if that makes any sense. But anyway, that's enough ranting about that. I just wanted to clear that up just in case anybody was curious. So if you guys haven't heard of LA Girl before, they are a drugstore nail polish brand that is cruelty free. They are also something free, meaning they're free of some of the dangerous chemicals that are often found in nail polish. At the time of filming this, I don't know, but editing Kelly is gonna go ahead and put that information right here for you guys so you guys can check that out. But yeah, let me show you guys these swatches, so roll footage. So as always with my swatch and review videos, I am using base coat underneath all of my swatches just to protect my nail and prevent any stains. Today I am using the Cuccio base coat, as usual. So for some of this collection, we have the shade Lingerie, and this is a really beautiful, soft, medium mauve shade that also has iridescent pink glass flecks running throughout. They're kind of hard to see on camera, but they are definitely there. As I'm applying it, it almost looks like it's lumpy. That's just the glitters, but they smooth out as soon as you are finished painting on the nail. As you can see, the nail is already super glassy smooth, so you don't have to worry about it being like chunky or textured before you add top coat. This is a really beautiful, smooth color. The opacity was incredible, the formula was really easy to work with, and the color is just gorgeous. Next up we have the shade Sensual, which is a medium beige shade with a little bit of a pinky gray undertone to it. Now it does look super warm because on my skin tone it definitely takes on a little bit of warmth, but I feel like this definitely has enough of a neutral undertone that it would work for warm and cool undertones. But yeah, this color absolutely transformed on my nails, and I feel like it looked absolutely perfect with my skin tone, which was so nice. The formula was again amazing, the opacity also amazing, just like a really beautiful nude shade. Next up we have the shade Bella, and this is a super light, creamy, yellowy orange shade that also has those iridescent glassy flecks running throughout, and they shine super fuchsia, but it's super subtle. You can only see it in some lights and when you shift your nails around a little bit. But yeah, I'm not so sure how I feel about this one. On the one hand, the color is really gorgeous, but it was still kind of patchy in the second coat, so I ended up having to throw on a third, and even with that third coat, it was just a little bit sheer and milky for me. Now that is always great if it's something that you like to have on your nails, which generally I do, but after 3 coats I feel like it still shouldn't be sheer. It should be a little bit more buildable than that. So yeah, not too sure if I love this one, but it is a pretty color. Next up we have the shade Illusion, which is a super soft baby pink pastel cream shade, and this one was another one that I wasn't too impressed with the formula. Now a lot of times when I review pastel shades, I say that, you know, those polishes aren't chalky or gummy, and a lot of you guys tell me that you don't really see either chalky or gummy shades. Here's an example of one that I would consider to be on the gummy side. It's just a little bit harder to move around, and you just don't get that full opacity until at least the third coat. And if you have longer nails, it's going to take even more than that. It's just, I got lucky with this application, but it's kind of hard to push around. You can see on the edges of my nails, it's just not perfectly smooth because it's just a little too gummy to work with. I don't know. Next up we have the shade Charming, which is another mauve cream shade, but this one is definitely more on the pinky side and a little bit brighter. color. It's definitely still a little bit dustier than my camera is picking up, but this one was another one with an amazing formula. I feel like the darker shades in this collection and the medium shades really performed so well. So it's kind of a different formula based on which color you're getting, but this one I definitely recommend. It's really beautiful and it's just a classic shade. Next up we have the shade Temptation, which is a dusty grayed out purple cream shade, and this one I was hoping would be one of the good formulas and my wishes came true. This one was a nice one. It was slightly sheer on the first coat, but I did manage to get full coverage in the second, and this is just a beautiful shade. I love gray colors, I love purple colors, and this is just a beautiful combination of both of them that was super easy to apply and looked beautiful on. And finally we have the shade Striking, which is a white cream shade, and this one I wasn't too impressed with. It ended up being 3 coats for full coverage, so I'm not sure that I would use this one. I have a whole video on my favorite white nail polishes, and in general white polishes tend to be 2 coaters on me, so I'm not sure that I would ever reach for one that I know is a 3 coater. But if you are looking for an inexpensive drugstore white, LA Colors, the other brand that I was talking about, does have a 2 coat white in their quick dry collection, so I would definitely grab that one over this one. I think that one performs a lot better, but I mean, if you do want to get this one, it is a 3 coater, but once you get that 3rd coat on, it does look really nice and smooth on the nails, and it's not chalky, tiny bit gummy, but it ends up looking nice. So here are all of these shades together. None of them are too similar to each other to be comparing side by side, but just so you can see the whole collection and how some of the undertones are for each color. Overall, I think that the collection is really nice. I think the shades are beautiful. The lighter shades did give me a little bit of issue and ended up being 3 coaters, but the darker and medium shades actually worked out really well on my nails. So yeah, those are the polishes. Honestly, for the most part, I was actually pretty impressed with these. I thought that the formulas were really good and some of the colors had really nice opacity, and I also found that all of them were very self-leveling, which was super easy to work with. The colors are super beautiful. These are shades that you can really wear any time of year. I mean, technically any shade you can wear any time of year, but for me, a person who likes wearing seasonal nail polishes, I like to keep it in the seasons, but shades like this for me are just universal. Any time of year is perfect for these. And I also loved those little iridescent flecks that were in some of the shades. I thought they were super beautiful. So these polishes are in 14 milliliter bottles and they retail for $5 USD each at HB Beauty Bar, which is where I get them. And you can use the code Kelly at HB Beauty Bar to get 22% off your order. So I will link that down in the description for you guys. You can check that out. But yeah, so I would love to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments what you think of this collection. Have you used LA Girl before? Are you interested in trying out some of their colors? What has been your experience with them? Leave it all in the comments. You know I love to chat with you guys. If you enjoy my swatch and review videos, please give this one a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I put out new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. And that's it, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay, so today's fun fact question comes from Patreon supporter Missy, and Missy wants to know, what's your favorite thing about Halloween? Any traditions that you have to do? And also she said, should we rename October to Octoween or what? Yes, we should. So I love everything about Halloween. This is my favorite time of year. This is my favorite holiday. I always get so excited. There's just something about the atmosphere of Halloween. Like, it's just like spooky enough. And there's also something like a little bit magical about it. I don't know how to explain it, but I really do love everything about it. The funny thing is I don't even always dress up for Halloween, but I just love the vibe of Halloween. It's just the best time of year for me. As far as traditions, I think the only thing that I'm required to do every single year is watch Hocus Pocus, because that is the best Halloween movie of all time. Oh, and also eat as much candy corn as possible. And I don't want to hear you guys in the comments telling me that candy corn isn't delicious, because we all know that it's the best candy of all time. So don't fight me on that. That's a fact. All right, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.